What up, guys? It's SkyMasters here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be doing talking about some Starfield slash No Man's Sky, stealing stuff from No Man's Sky and putting it into Starfield. Hey, I'm all for this, and I might not be. I'm sure I'm not the only one thinking of this. I hope that I'm not, and I actually hope I'm not the first one to do this, because someone else is probably going to do it way better, because I always cut corners and I don't do fine details, and I never dot the I's and cross the T's on any of my work that's super like this. So it's probably best for me just to, if nobody else is already thinking about this, let me just go ahead and plant the seed. You should take out some of the assets out of No Man's Sky and set them into Starfield. It sounds like it's going to be fairly easy. From what I'm seeing with the creation kits, it looks like it's
gonna be fucking easy, guys. You know?
I'm loving this Starfield thing. I don't care what happens and what comes out. If it's kind of broken and we just fix it and mod it to death, I'm gonna be happy either way, guys. So let's talk about how we can get some of the assets out of No Man's Sky. I'll kind of show you guys how I do this. Listen, there's a tool. It's called No Man's Sky Model Viewer. I'm not exactly sure where I got this at. I didn't do much research before the video. I'm sure I'll put a link in the description. We'll make a little note of that here. Okay, so the No Man's Sky Model Viewer, I've also done a video, so just type it in the video really quickly if you want to as well. I've already done videos on this. I know this. All right, so go grab that sucker, and it's fairly easy to use if you're comfortable with all this stuff. It's pretty easy to use, man. You open it up, point it in the right direction towards your file system, and boom, it opens up these models, and then you can convert them over, and then you can open them up into different programs. And we were using this to pull the models out for 3D printing, and then I started getting into Unreal Engine, and then, well, that leads us down another little hole here. So, yeah, we open this guy up. I'll just show you just really quickly. It's a fairly easy little program to bump into and get going. I think so anyway. There it is. It's popping up. So it took a minute. It was probably reading all the files. If I go into here to open file, so this is where you're going to go tell it to go to with the mbin file, and what it does, it just kind of reads them in its own little, I guess it has its own decipher in it, and it will look in the right spots and find the models for you. You can go in here and kind of you know, narrow it down with some typing out. It's a little bit weird to use. You have to watch my video to see it all the way through, because I was fresh in mind when I was using it then, and I bet you the video sounds really well. I'll put a link down in the description. All right, guys, so you come in here and we can open up, let's see, the file directory, open file from PAK, and here we go, guys. Here's all the models and the mbins. It's going to pull them out, and then what it does is it converts them over to you. I think it's in an OBJ file. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, pretty cool, right? So yeah, so what I've done is gone through and pulled out you know, all my favorite little pieces, enough to kind of create a little world. And these models, I pulled these into Unreal 5, and I've gone on to making somewhat of a horrible. I mean, if you're an Unreal 5 person, I'm going to caution you right now. Please don't judge my little world here, okay? I'm trying my best, all right? So, yeah, I've done pretty decently with, you know, a couple of hours of tutorials here and there, and I've jumped on. I've got maybe 10 hours in Unreal, I would say. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. And plus listening and to the videos and moving along at the same time. But then I take big breaks and I kind of forget what's going on, and then I come back, and it's kind of like everything in my life, really. You know, it's kind of intermittent and in and out. So, well, hopefully this will all load up. Yeah, let me see here. Let me go into my content drawer, and let's see if we've got my No Man's Sky files here. content. No Man's Sky, and then you can see that I have all these models down here at the bottom, and you know, here's the hot plants, the Joshua tree. We can pull out a mud hut right here and play with it. So yeah, guys, it's pretty cool to do this, and I already have these pulled off into a file, so this will be nothing for me to do. Here's an atlas, you know, we can drag an atlas out, and I can populate and all. I mean, I'm sure that the engine for Starfield is going to be somewhat like this. You know, I'm going to be able to come out there and hopefully just replace, you know, like they'll have like all these trees, and that'll be the tree file in the game, and I just go in like, oh, I don't want that tree. I want this No Man's Sky bush, and I just replace it. And then I give it some weird texture. Now this is pretty thrown up in here. It looks like a 5-year-old came in here and was just playing around. And that is me. That's exactly what I'm doing. I was putting weird textures everywhere. I was just throwing Hail Marys out and seeing what I could do. I've definitely come a long way, and I have definitely some better worlds in this that look a little bit better than that. So, but you guys get the gist. You guys see that I have all those models down there. I've done better worlds than this, but I think you guys get my point. I wasn't trying to aim to please with the best No Man's Sky Unreal world. I'm just trying to plant some seeds and some ideas, and I'm getting super excited and super ready to dive into Starfield and just really just... I'm going to try to pull No Man's Sky into it because I love No Man's Sky. So if I can just do that, I'm going to be happy, I think. I'm really hoping so, guys. So hit that like and subscribe if you want to go on this journey with me through Starfield here. And if you want to learn about No Man's Sky and modding, I've got a playlist down there. You guys go hit that up. Hit the like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Call somebody up and tell them that you love them.